Hello everyone, how are you all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Priyanka and I welcome you to my channel Rinse and Repeat. Today we will be talking about 3 recipes in which we can make coriander chutney or otherwise known as green chutney. These chutneys or tips will take your meals up a notch in their flavor palette. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. And also, if you like these kind of videos, please give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. These are the ingredients we are looking at for the basic chutney. So we'll need coriander leaves, lemon juice, salt, ginger, green chilies, and cumin seeds. You can also add ginger and garlic to this recipe. I have not added that in the video that you will be seeing because not a lot of people like raw ginger or raw garlic flavor, but if you are a big ginger fan and garlic fan like I am, please go ahead and add half an inch of ginger and 1 or 2 cloves of garlic depending on how much you like it. I will leave the ingredient list in the description box, please check it out. Before we start making the chutney, I'm going to take the coriander leaves that we are going to use today and I'm going to give it a good rinse. This is because all the herbs like coriander leaves and fenugreek leaves, they have a lot of dirt in it. So it's very important to give it a good rinse before you even start using them. Please don't discard the stalks in the chutney recipe. Please use them. It will give a good consistency to your chutneys. Now that we have our green leaves thoroughly rinsed, I'm going to take 1 bunch of coriander leaves, put that into a blending jar, and I'm going to add 3 green chilies. You can reduce that as per your taste. 1 heaped teaspoon of cumin seeds, half a teaspoon of salt, quarter of lemon juice, and if you want you can use ginger or garlic at this stage, or else just give it a good blend. You will be really tempted to use water over here. If you are finding it really hard to blend, add a tablespoon of water maybe, but be patient, you will get to this consistency. This is the consistency that we are looking at. Now that we have our basic chutney recipe, let's see how we can make a yogurt dip with it. So for this, take half a cup of yogurt and whisk it thoroughly. Once it's completely whisked, add 2 tablespoons of the chutney that we just made. You can increase or decrease the quantity of the chutney that you will be adding to yogurt depending on what you're using it for and how strong of a coriander flavor do you want in that recipe. You can adjust the taste by adding salt or chaat masala or whatever you have at hand just before using this. If you add the salt before using it, it will release water. Now let's look at the third version of this coriander chutney. For this, you will need 1 bunch of coriander leaves, half a tomato, lemon juice, salt, ginger, green chilies, I'm using the frozen ones, and cumin seeds. Now to a blending jar, we'll take the other bunch of coriander leaves that we rinsed before, add 2 green chilies, 1 heaped teaspoon of cumin seeds, half a teaspoon of salt, the other quarter of the lemon juice, tomato, and you can add ginger or garlic at this stage as well, and then give it a good blend. This recipe will blend really well because of the tomato in it, and you won't need to add any water to it. So it looks like it's done, and this is the consistency that we are looking at. Now that we have all 3 chutneys ready, it's time to serve. The first recipe that I would suggest you to use these chutneys are in a sandwich. This is an Indian version of making a sandwich. Just add butter to your bread so it doesn't get soggy, and then add a heaped teaspoon of chutney onto it and just spread like so. And just add cucumber and tomato to it and You can sprinkle chaat masala if you have, and your sandwich is ready. Alternately, you can also make just cheese and chutney sandwich. It tastes amazing. You can also use the coriander yogurt chutney as a substitute for your salad dressings. All three chutneys can be used as a side dip for anything that you are serving for your guests. I am using the green chutney as a side dip for my vegan savory pancake, or you can say vegan omelette. I will share this recipe with you in the next video. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. These are the 3 ways in which you can make coriander chutney or green chutney. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.